Hey, my name is James, aka Thresciornis. Been a practicing magus for over 20 years now. Been a member of various pagan organizations. I'm a former novice in the Illuminates of Thanateros, and now act as scribe for a group called the Order of Emergent Magic. Welcome to the new Scroll of Thoth. You may know me from the podcast Scroll of Thoth, and this YouTube channel is going to carry on in that tradition with some big changes. So, we're not going to have a lot of guests or co-hosts this time. I'm going to be giving you things from my perspective. And I wanted to do this because I think this is the best way that I can teach, and I feel like I have the experience now to do that. I see a lot of questions out there from novices and experts asking questions like, how do I make an offering? What spirit should I work with? What stone should I use? What herb should I use? What spell or ritual is going to work best for my situation? Well, I'm still not going to tell you exactly what those things are, but I'm going to tell you how to get there, because one thing that is going to be the most helpful for you in your practice is building your own tradition. Now, you don't have to start from the beginning. There's plenty of great traditions out there: witchcraft, paganism, ceremonial magic, thelema. But I'm going to try to help you look at those systems in a new way and use them to be a basis of your magic, or just creating one of your own that can either be made whole cloth or borrows from other traditions, as long as they all make sense together. Now, a lot of my friends, they accuse me of being a little highbrow. I don't think that I am, and let me assure you, I am not an academic. So this is not going to be an academic YouTube channel. There are plenty of those out there, and they're great. We'll leave some links to those in the show notes. But this is going to be more geared towards practitioners who are starting out or are looking to elevate their practice. I also want to make perfectly clear that what we're talking about here is all types of magic. We're talking about witchcraft. We're talking about ritual magic. We're talking about New Age. All types of magic are going to get covered on this show, and I don't think any one of them is better than the other. It's all a different approach, and I see too much division out there in our community, which is unnecessary. We all have a lot more in common than we have differences, and we can learn from each other. Now, the old Scroll of Thoth podcast called itself the Podcast of Emergent Magic. And we're going to be talking about emergent magic here. It's not going to be every show, but we're definitely going to be covering some of that material. In fact, for those of you who are familiar with the Emergent Magic book, we are now working on a second edition of Emergent Magic. And I'm going to go through various episodes here on the YouTube channel that's going to tell you about the book itself and also what updates we're looking to make in the second edition. So there's going to be lots of topics: working with deities, Goetia, thelemic magic, group magic, magic theory, magical organizations. I really think that you're going to find something useful on this channel, or at least entertaining. So if that sounds good to you, hop on in. Our first episode is going to be on the models of magic, but feel free to skip around as we build up our library of videos for you to explore. The best way to support this channel right now is to go out and buy Emergent Magic: Rebuilding Our Tribes Through Ritual and Meaning. And you can find that on Amazon and other booksellers online. It's a great starting point for people just getting into magic. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the show.